Hey guys, I just posted a vlog a little while ago about the live stream this Saturday and the donations that we're trying to accept to raise money to go to PAX Prime. Prior to that, I had tweeted out something or retweeted something Molly had posted up from BBC News about a Slenderman stabbing. And some of you seem to be worried that there's going to be some backlash against the video game community, which is possible. However, I wanted to make a few comments on the stabbing itself and on the video game correlation, whatever. So basically, for those of you who don't know the story, there were a couple girls, I think 2 girls, that were charged with stabbing and attempted murder in Wisconsin. They stabbed this 12-year-old girl because they were trying to make some kind of tribute to Slenderman, and then they were going to like wander over to some mansion in Nicollet Park in Wisconsin and try to become his servants or something crazy like that. They're insane. Just putting it mildly, they're completely insane. And there's no excuse for stabbing somebody in the name of a video game, in the name of a creepypasta character, in the name of anything. It's just wrong. Slenderman itself started off not being the video game. It started off based on the creepypasta or some other ghost story that was told somewhere or another. And I don't think that it's the video games themselves that are being referenced here. It's possible. I know the guy that's in charge of the creepypasta website has commented on this. I don't foresee this being a big deal for the video game community itself. However, I do think it's terrifying how many people take ideas from games, from stories, from books, from websites, from ghost tales, yada yada yada, and try to turn them into something, some kind of excuse to do wrong. To me, it doesn't tell me that the games, the stories themselves are wrong. Ghost stories have been told for years and years and years. To me, that just says that crazy people will find crazy things to use as an excuse to be crazy. It's awful. It's completely awful. I don't believe that I am a more violent person because I played Grand Theft Auto. You know, I'm pretty calm and docile. Perhaps it triggers something in some people, but if it wasn't that, it would be something else. It would be a sport. It would be somebody bumping into them at the wrong time. It would be getting intoxicated or drugged up and running into somebody and getting roughed up and angry and mad. For me, and a lot of people that I know, video games are an outlet. They are what people play whenever they want to blow some steam off or they want to calm down or relax. It's because they don't want to go punch a wall. They sit there and they go and they, you know, play Spyro, they play Grand Theft Auto, they go do a racing game, they whatever, listen to crazy loud music. We all have our way of having outlets. I don't think that necessarily means we're going to be violent people. I think that people that take things like Slenderman and somehow attribute it to being a real thing and think that if you stab somebody you can go find a mansion in a national park, that tells me there's a lot more going on than just violence from reading a creepypasta or playing a Slenderman game. You've got something mentally way wrong up there. I'm not saying that these people should get off for their attempted murder for insanity, because I don't know what exactly, if they could have just made that up. They could have just wanted to stab this person and then acted like they were insane. They could have thought it all up and tried to get away with it that way. I don't really know. This is a brand new news today from what I'm aware. It's just disgusting to me. And it's people like that that give, you know, gamers, that give the writers of scary stories, the writers of books, a bad name. And it's sickening. It really upsets me that people do that kind of crap. There's no excuse for stabbing somebody in the name of anything. So that's my take on it. I thought I'd let you guys know my spin, because a lot of you are commenting on Twitter about it right now. I wish I had, you know, a more intelligent background in this kind of thing to talk about the statistics of video games and stabbings and such. I actually took a class on this a long time ago, but I don't remember all of the sources and statistics I read back then. But don't let things like this sway your opinion, because what the news shows and what the true story is are often two very different things. Just because they're saying that they're doing it in the name of Slenderman does not in fact mean that they were insane enough to think that there's really a Slenderman. Trying to get off on insanity is not as uncommon as I wish it was. So making up a backstory before you try to kill someone you don't like doesn't surprise me in the least. And if they actually do believe that there's a real Slenderman, then there's clearly something more wrong with them than the writers of the creepypasta making a story up on the internet. If there was truly a correlation between violence and the Slenderman story, there would be a lot more violence going on than just one crazy group of girls in Wisconsin. So Anywho, that's my spin on it. Feel free to debate in the comments. Try to keep it civil, please. Let's not attack each other for their beliefs. Not everyone's gonna be as informed as somebody else. If somebody just makes a general opinion that's wrong to you, be courteous about it. I mean, let's be nice. I enjoy having a nice, positive community. So let's have a nice, constructive, positive debate in the comments, or if you guys all agree with one thing, that's fine. But I'm interested to see what your take is on this, and if you think there's a reason that they might have picked the Slenderman story, or if you know any more details from this that I don't know that maybe they said in the news that I missed. So please let me know what's going on, and I'll be reading the comments and talking to you guys. And I'll stop it there. Until next time. See you guys.